What's up, Ham Radio? Kilo Echo 8, Papa Zoo November, the Ham Radio Adventure Guy. Thanks for stopping by, your one stop for everything adventure radio. Today, we're going to do another episode of Pota, from beginner to expert. Alright, episode number 4, we're going to do the Boy Scout method. So, if you were ever a Boy Scout growing up, you know that their motto was be prepared. And Pota is the same exact thing as the Boy Scouts. You need to always be prepared when you're going out to activate, because you want to actually successfully activate the park, right? So everybody knows when they're going to park, they got to grab their radio, they got to grab their battery, they got to grab whatever they log with, they got to grab their coax, they've got to grab their cable from the radio to the battery. You know, they know everything that they got to grab, but everybody eventually will forget something. You know, I've done many activations, and sometimes I still forget stuff. So there's multiple ways to be prepared, and I'm going to give you a couple of them. Number 1, you can make you a checklist and leave in your vehicle. You know, radio, battery, cable from radio to battery, antenna, coax. You know, everything you're going to need for your Pota, you can have on that list. And when you get in your vehicle before you leave your house, you can check off that list. Or you can take extra of everything. I like to keep extra of everything in my vehicle because you don't know when something is going to fail. You know, at any given time, I've probably got 3 or 4 antennas in my car. I've got multiple runs of coax in my car. Most of the time, I try to keep 2 radios in the car, and I know that's not possible for some people, but I try to keep 2 radios in the car at all times. Maybe different adapters that you're going to use. Say you use a BNC antenna sometimes, and sometimes you use a 239 antenna. Maybe you need different adapters. I try to keep extras in the car of everything. I don't keep an extra radio in the car unless I've got the mobile hooked up. But, you know, I've got extra everything pretty much stored in that car. So extra stuff, because you're going to need it. Things fail. You forget things. I'll tell you a good extra thing to have in your car. The power cord from your radio to the battery. I can't tell you. I did years and years and years of activation and never thought that would be something I would leave. And then, you know, 3.5, 4 years into activating, I did it twice. Left my power cord at the house because I had taken it out of a bag for one reason or another. So now there's an extra power cord in the car. Extra stuff. Always be prepared. That's your lesson for today on Pota, beginner to expert. If you like this video from Ham Radio Adventure Guy, click up here in the corner and watch another one. And while you're at it, click down here in the corner and subscribe. Make sure and follow us on all social media sites. And as always, thanks for sharing my adventure with me.